Good afternoon. Welcome to the channel. I'm OldDeadMan. In consideration of the various things that have been going on lately, I've decided to rebrand the channel. We're going to become DeadMan Cooking. That's right, we're going to have gamer-related food, tips, and of course, family barbecues. We're going to start off with the good stuff. Today we'll be making peach cobbler. We'll be having it with ice cream. We'll have hamburgers, hot dogs, and we'll have cheese on them, of course. What's better than a bunch of cheese? So we're going to get started here. We're going to start up the charcoal, and we're going to get things ready to go. Not everything can be done on the day of the big event. For instance, today we're going to make some macaroni salad. While you can make it on the same day, it tends to taste better if it is allowed to sit in the fridge overnight. So we're going to start with the recipe my wife jotted down. Bear with me while I try and interpret everything. Okay, 4 chopped boiled eggs. Boil. Just a second. Alright, I've boiled some eggs. Now let's go see what we can do with them. Chop the eggs. Just a second. Chop an egg, 4 of them. Then half an onion, chopped. Back away from my onion. As you can see, I have an assistant chef today. Careful, I'll put you in the burgers. Catch. Alright, now that we've got our half of a chopped onion, let's see. We need 1 pound of macaroni noodles cooked and rinsed in cold water. Hold on a moment. So you boil these noodles about as long as a top tier jet match. The problem is that does vary. So if you're on lower tiers, you're probably looking about half of a match. And if you're top tier, you're probably dead about 3 times before you actually manage to finish these noodles. At least if you're an average player. And if you're flying a stock aircraft, you could probably do 4 ARB matches at top tier before you have to come back and check on these noodles. That said, you better be stirring it between every match. Now that we have our macaroni noodles cooked and rinsed in cold water, we're going to add the eggs. And the onions. Now we need about half a cup of mayo. A half a cup of mayo. Do you have half a cup of mayo? No, back off. I need about that much more to make a half cup. But it's to taste, because all of my wife's recipes that she makes herself, or the ones she does from memory, have no measurements attached. I made her write this one down with measurements, So we're going to find out how that goes. We'll need a tablespoon of mustard. And about a tablespoon of pickle juice.
My jacket!
About a tablespoon of pickle juice. Yep, tastes like a pickle. Blech. And we mix it up until it makes a delicious looking slump. See? Delicious looking slump. Then we salt and pepper to taste. Pretty close?
Yeah.
A delicious mess that's good to eat. Now when I was a kid, my dad used to start charcoal with gasoline. He'd pour about a half gallon of the stuff on the charcoal, wait about 5 minutes, come back, pour a little bit more on top. Then he'd stand about 10 feet away throwing matches at it. Let's hope I can do this here. Anyway, he'd throw matches at it from 10 feet away, and the resulting flames would go well higher than the roof of our house. I remember seeing it and ducking when I was a kid. Got it.
Do you think it's going to take as many matches as before?
I hope not.
Let's see. What?
First try.
Yeah.
Nearly singed my fingers, but first try. Alright, now that we have some pretty good coals, and I've heated up my Dutch oven a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and start pouring ingredients into it. Now, a good cobbler, nice and simple, starts with 2 cans of peaches. We're doing peach cobbler. Those are peach halves. Usually use sliced peaches, but apparently I'm experimenting today. 1 boxed yellow cake mix. Which you spread evenly over the top. Spread evenly will be considered a, shall we say, guideline rather than a hard and fast rule. The wind isn't helping any, I'll just say that. You are supposed to unwrap the butter before you use it, by the way. And you slice it into relatively even chunks, which you spread around supposedly evenly across the top. And that's about as even as it gets with here when we're talking. Now, put a lid on it. Now I need to put some of the coals on top and some stay on the bottom. So we're going to grab some coals here. Some nice hot ones. A little dirt doesn't hurt. Those two look like they need a little more time getting hot, so we're going to knock them back down below. And in the middle of my little puddle of briquettes that'll be on the bottom. Now with that out of the way, we take out the rusty trusty hammer, lift the entire thing up, and place it on top of our little bed of briquettes. That thing could take anywhere from 10 minutes to 45 minutes. But with my luck, it'll take 3 minutes, burn, and then I'll find out 10 minutes later. Now let's check in on our charcoal in here. Oh my heavens. That looks like it's going to take a while yet. Doggone it, I think it's about time to start cooking. We're going to open up some of these fresh, handmade, perfectly constructed hamburger patties. That's right, these are the freshest, non-frozen, never been touched by anybody but our hands, boxed hamburger patties. That's right, that thunk you're hearing is me stomping on my foot over here, not, instead of, you're hearing frozen patties hitting the grill. And on top of that, we got some, actually never frozen hot dogs. Let's get into these puppies. Toss a pile of them on the grill. Now the observant would say there's no room for dogs down there with the burgers, and you're right. But that's the reason why we got this upper shelf, which we're going to use both to cook dogs and to brown up some buns. A man of simple taste, simple taste. So I've got garden variety table salt and some garden variety black pepper and just a smidgen of seasoned salt. By smidgen I mean a lot, apparently, because the wind's carrying most of it away. Now we shut the lid and relax for a little while. It's been a few minutes. Let's take a look at what our burgers look like here. Oh yeah, looking good. These center ones are getting pretty close to already needing a flip here. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful, beautiful goodness right there. Now this will take about as long as maybe a air arcade match at top tier. So you can't run off and do it because you got to sit here and flip the burgers. But overall, by the time your buddy finishes with an air arcade match, you should have a few burgers coming off the grill. Now we do want to flip some of these around so they cook more evenly. Corner ones are going to have to just be rolled in. Speaking of rolling, we're going to roll our dogs over. just one spot on the grill. That's a good spot. Close the lid again. About now, some of these center burgers are getting just about done enough. And when it looks just about like that, that is a beautiful looking cheese covered burger. Ready for somebody's mouth to be watering over.
Well, you got that mission accomplished.
Your mouth waters?
Yeah.
At this point, the 4 corner burgers get to go into the middle so they can catch up with everybody else. They're looking pretty good, actually. These outer ones get a nice flip so we can take a look at their char-broiled side.
Cool.
Woo.
Fire.
Now with the dogs, we don't want to roll off the end, so we give this one a little turn and grab it and move it to this end, and we just start flipping. Youch! Start flipping all the dogs. Gotta be careful because your grill is hot. And once again, I just about singed some hairs off my hand. And that's coming along real nice. We're going to be having dinner in just short order. You know something I forgot to put into the cobbler? Forgot me a little cinnamon. Let's toss some of this in there. Well, there's still a chance of it getting into the mix. There we go. I'll give this a rotate while I'm here. Looking pretty good. Oh yeah, toasty. Perfection. This right here, a beautiful meal. Doesn't it look gorgeous? That burger, that nice toasty bun. And this is the macaroni salad we made last night. That's just really good. Real good. Oh yeah. All right, so we just got the cobbler to watch now.
maybe get me out of the way.
Good. That's looking pretty tasty right there. May not be perfection personified, but I think it's going to taste good with some ice cream on top. We'll let that cool for a while. And that's everything for today. I'll report in on how the cobbler tasted at the end of the video, but you're not going to see me eating it because it's going to be that good. We'll talk to you in a little while. All right, let's check it out. All right, we got a scoop of cobbler. Let's take a taste. That's really good. Oh yeah, yes, definitely tasty. And not burned. Hope you enjoyed this first episode of DeadMan Cooking. If you're looking for bloopers or outtakes from this particular reel, or curious how I've made the DeadMan Cooking apron, just let me know in the comments. I might put together a little blooper reel and some of the fun snippets, though plenty of them made it right into the video. Hope you enjoy this type of content, but more than anything else, I hope that you enjoyed your April Fool's Day. You have a great day. We'll see you on the battlefields of War Thunder.